Absolutely.
Yo, what up? This is Mike Brown.
This is Alpha.
And this is The Art of Letting Grow.
Letting grow. Letting. We gonna come up with a new song for that. If y'all got any ideas for letting grow, we gonna come up with something else for that. What's up, pup? What's up, pup?
How you feeling today?
I feel good, man. We out here looking at the beach. Out here in Long Beach. We got the nice scenery behind us. I feel real good today, man. How you doing?
I'm doing amazing. I cannot complain.
That
I
sounds
feel
beautiful.
great. You know, it's been a nice long couple of weeks. But I took Saturday to reset.
Okay.
And Saturday led me to what we are talking about today, and that is sabotage.
Ugh.
Self-sabotage.
Yeah, man.
I refuse to self-sabotage. I told that to a friend, but I meant that to myself, that I refuse to self-sabotage.
Yeah.
So before we jump into it, because some people may not even know what that means, what does self-sabotage mean to you, or what does that look like to you?
Really, it's just allowing my fear to take precedence over. I don't even know if I said that right.
Yeah.
Over what it is that I want to accomplish. Like setting a goal for something and then allowing my fear to interfere with that, or my depression, or whatever it is, something that blocks me from actually accomplishing what it is that I want to do. And it's me doing it to myself.
Yeah.
Like it's no external, nobody's coming up with nothing, nobody's stopping me. I'm stopping myself. So that's really what, because I've definitely done it in my life. And but what does it mean to you?
Very much so along the same lines. Self-sabotage for me is, I know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
I have the plan, and I say this because, you know, I'm really speaking to my experience, but I've written out plans. I've known what the fuck I was supposed to be doing, and I've avoided that shit through distracting myself with all kinds of bullshit, whether it be drinking, smoking, sitting online talking to somebody, or some bullshit, you know, scrolling through the Instagram when I know I have things that I need to be doing. And more so the self-sabotage, because it ain't nothing wrong with being distracted. Sometimes you need a break.
Right.
But the self-sabotage for me is doing shit that you know will hurt your spirit, hurt you from reaching your goals.
That's real. That's real. And it's cool, too, that you put it like to things that seem minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like scrolling through Instagram, or smoking a blunt, or having a drink. You know what I'm saying? When you know you're supposed to be knocking something out. You know what I'm saying? And it goes back to, but not even back to, it goes to like procrastinating. You know what I'm saying? And just putting stuff to the side because you feel like you could just get it done later, or like, you know, whatever it is. And I definitely have been a habitual self-sabotager in my life.
So I'll give you an example of something I do, that I've done in the past, and I feel like I've let it go because I was able to have a conversation with my partner about it. But I found myself logging on to a dating app and just scrolling through the people. Same motherfuckers on there all day.
Yeah.
But scrolling through the people, logging in, logging out, logging in, logging out, to just distract myself from what I had to do. Yeah. And I wasn't aware of it at first. I was just doing it, and it was taking up buku time. Like, nigga, for me, I would spend, and I guess some people do it on Instagram, Facebook and shit, but I would spend 3-4 hours on that shit. Just scrolling, not even looking to do nothing, but really just looking through the shit. And I had to catch myself and correct myself. And I think what really helped me was actually talking to my partner about it, because it was getting scary for me. Yeah. It was. Yeah. And it was something that I felt like I couldn't deal with alone. Right. You know, so I'm learning, like, I don't have to deal with my whole life alone, you know what I mean? Figure it all out by myself and shit.
I'm gonna be super real right now.
Yeah.
And I've struggled with doing that with porn.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've been on and not even being into it. I'm just scrolling, looking at shit. Like just looking at it for no reason. Like my dick ain't getting hard. I'm just looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Just to pass the time, because I'm sabotaging what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. Man. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy to me that I get that to that point. You know what I'm saying? Like I just be on my phone, like scrolling, like, oh, let me go, for no reason. Right. I don't want to be on it. I don't plan on doing nothing while I'm watching it. For those that are adults and know what I'm talking about, like I'm just on it for absolutely no reason. And I totally get where you're coming from with that, man. Like I've done it on Instagram, but it's more so just doing stupid shit like that drives me crazy. That I'm like, why would I even? And the time goes by so fast that you don't even realize that you've been doing something for so long where you could have been getting something else done, and you could have been accomplishing this. Like, I missed a deadline with a family member for some music that I was supposed to have done for him, and I just missed it. Yeah. Like, and it wasn't because I was doing that in particular, but it's just reminding me of different areas that I'm like, nah, I need to get better at and improve on. And I've actually gotten a lot better with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, I don't miss any appointments that I make. I don't cancel anything that I said I'm going to be to or be at anymore. You know what I'm saying? I feel you on that, man. I'm glad you brought this up today, because it's something that I definitely want to tackle more.
For me, it's a level of comfort. It's something that I've done so long in my life. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, shit, it was a way of distracting me from my issues when I was younger. You know, before I came out, I spent a lot of time on dating apps and shit like that. So it was something I did to pass time and help me deal with whatever I was trying to figure out. So sometimes my mind reverts back to dealing with things in the same way that I did before, and it doesn't service my life of who I am today. So I guess we also still staying on the subject of who the fuck you are today.
Right. And being that 100% and accepting that. Like, I feel like, even I went to church on Sunday, and the pastor actually had like an altar call. Yeah. So I went down, you know what I'm saying? It was just to get some prayer. Like, it wasn't like to get saved or join the church or anything like that. But it was just for prayer. Yeah. And so I went down, you know what I'm saying? And Pastor Loki skipped over me. He didn't lay hands on your boy, but it's cool. Yeah. I didn't really need it. But another brother came up to me, man, and he was just like, do the work. Like, do the work. He was like, don't worry about, he's like, you're going to get blessed. Just do the work. Like, don't look at where it's going to come from. Don't worry about nothing else. Just do what you're supposed to do. And you're going to get everything that you desire and more. And this is a brother that don't know me from, I don't know this dude. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been at the church for a minute, but I don't know him like that. You know what I'm saying? And so it was just cool to see, and it was cool for me too, because I really wanted Pastor to lay hands on me, but it just let me know, like, God was like, you got it, bro. Like, I have other people who can come to you. I have this, and I have, like, you don't need necessarily this one figure to do something for you. And I love my pastor with all of my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, my man's $100,000. Like, he's dope. But it just showed me, like, I got you.
And I think it goes back to us all being connected. You know what I mean? Like, granted, you didn't get it from your pastor, you still got what you needed. That's
what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know, so it's interesting, man, just how we all are connected to the world and our place within this planet. You know, and knowing that, it makes me want to move more with purpose with everything I do, with my relationships with people, with my music, with my art, with my job. Yeah. With my life in general, I feel like I really have to move with purpose. Yeah. And, you know, a lot of what I do, I feel, is to help people heal and help people grow. So if I'm not able to do that, it doesn't really service me, if that makes sense.
It makes absolute sense. Yeah. And moving with purpose and on purpose. Like, it's one thing to know what your purpose is, but you have to purposefully move into it as well. And, you know, it's good that you know what your purpose is, you know what I'm saying, as far as the healing people. And I've seen, and we've had conversations like this too, where it's like you healing somebody else, but you're getting healing in it through in yourself, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And that's what's the most rewarding in it all anyways, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I just feel, you know, since we're doing the art of letting grow now, and I said the thing about porn, like that, I just want to be as open as I can possibly be, because the more that I'm talking to brothers, the more that I'm realizing, how you doing? The more that I'm realizing that we're going through similar things, man. Like, we all struggling with the same kind of stuff, and we just kind of mask it and we hide it and we put it down, and we end up sabotaging ourselves because we start to isolate ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't want, how you doing, brother? I just don't want to be like that anymore. I just want to move forward and speak life into myself and speak life into others and just walk in it, man. Like, I think
expressing what you're going through is what makes it easier to go through.
Absolutely.
Because it's like, once you tell somebody that you're going through some shit, they either can relate to it or they can help you get through it.
Absolutely.
You know, and that's what I've learned in my experiences, and I try to just keep following that. Like, okay, yeah, I'm going through this. I don't want to deal with this alone no more. So let me express this to somebody, and they'll be like, Oh, nigga, nigga, I'm dealing with this too. That's funny. that just felt weird to say. Like.
But it's real though. Yeah. It's real though, because I was like, man, nigga, you tripping, bro. Everybody going through that.
Yeah, but you know, I definitely feel myself, and I told myself Saturday that I refuse to self-sabotage my life. I know what I'm here for. I know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm gonna just keep doing it and keep going and keep growing.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm with you 100% on that, and I'm asking you to hold me accountable on that too.
Absolutely.
Like
Absolutely.
So what I'm doing right now to keep myself from doing it, I'm gonna ask you the same thing. From self-sabotaging is I'm building a network of people around me who are movers and who are doing things and who are thinkers, so that when I have conversations with them and they checking in on me, I have to be on the go. I have to be doing something, because I have to. That's not even like I have to report to them, but I feel like this is the circle that I want to keep. And I won't even feel comfortable being in this circle if I'm not doing nothing in it.
That's funny you say that, because that's how I feel. That's how I feel about my homeboys from college. You know, shout out to James, shout out to Fab, shout out to Crenshaw. Like, you know, we all are moving so much, and sometimes I might slip up a little bit, and it's like, man, these people around me are moving so much and moving right that I have to continue to move right in order to stay within the circle of people.
Absolutely. No, that's what it is, man. Like that's my one. Do you have anything else that you're doing?
That's really it, man. I reset when I need to. You know, when I'm too deep in here, I take a minute to come out here, go to the beach, whatever I need to do to really tune in with myself. Yeah. You know, and communication, man. Communication is key. Open communication and vulnerability. Like, it's the only way to get what you're looking for. Like, you know, if you really being real with people and telling people how you honestly feel, like, you're going to get what you want every time out of that shit.
Every time. And I'm reconnecting with God again, man. Like,
that's real.
I'm getting back to, like, experiencing God again. You know what I'm saying? Like, really spending time in the Word and praising and worshiping and asking questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, asking for understanding and wisdom in ways that I didn't have it before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm actively asking for those things on a daily basis. And, you know, even controlling my tongue and controlling my thoughts, like the different things that I say. Sometimes I used to be really good at thinking before I spoke.
Yeah.
And now it seems like sometimes I'm just speaking, and it's like, that wasn't even really you, bro. Why'd you say that?
Right.
And so I'm working on getting back to that place where I'm spending time with God. I'm spending time with a little girl's about to come jump in the joint. I didn't know what she was gonna do. Spending time with God, spending time with myself, asking myself questions, asking God questions, and really just having that one-on-one personal time, because it's really a personal relationship that you're supposed to have.
Yeah.
And I haven't been doing that. And so I'm definitely getting back to doing that more consistently. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta, and I'm asking God to, like, I don't even want to make the time.
Yeah.
Just let it be what it is. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? All the time. Like, let my thoughts be controlled by that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, man, that's just where I'm at with it. And yeah, man.
That's what's up.
I want to keep moving, bro.
I would love to ask listeners, like, what do y'all feel about self-sabotage? How do do y'all do it? How do you avoid it? You know, please share what you feel about the subject. Where can the people find you?
You can find me on Alfpha Presents, Alfpha ALFPHA _ Presents on all social media. You can find us on the Art of Letting Go podcast on Instagram, on YouTube, Apple Music, SoundCloud, everywhere. And I don't know if I said YouTube or not. And where can people find you at, brother?
You can find me at Just Mike Brown on all social media. You can find me at Just Mike Beats for music production, PrimoMiguel.com for all artistic endeavors. Yeah, and you can find me wherever you need to find me. I'm here.
Right. And another thing, I really want to encourage people to share, because it helps us heal too.
Absolutely.
Like, just like we shared earlier how we like to give to other people and help other people heal. When we hear from other people, it helps us heal as well. And so it's not even like an encouragement just to say something. Like we really need it too.
Yeah.
And so if you have something that might work for me or might work for Mike, please share it. Cause
absolutely,
we all need each other out here, man. But yeah, man. I feel like this was a good show, very productive. Sun going down and everything, setting on us. That's what's up.
This is Mike Brown.
This is Alpha.
And this is The Art of Letting Grow.
Letting grow. We go work on it. We go work on it. Peace.